there's a pretty interesting glitch called the bat crit that I'm curious if anybody's gonna get. If you hit the bat on the exact frame that the bat hits you, ooh, KCR gets it, and Comrade and Freeland miss it. So that's gonna put KCR in first place going into level 2.
So we're gonna jump to cancel that because we just need to jump up here and bonk our head once.
Very nice.
So that was a setup for a floor drop.
One of the cool things about this game is that it doesn't have the same ending. I think this game has 3 endings, and in the bad ending, you actually don't make it in time, and you die at the end of the game.
Villagers' dialogue mapped out, had handwritten maps, and come to find out that she still called the Nintendo Power Hotline to get the hint on the kneeling.
That's hilarious.
Oh. So got the quick warp, but we missed the double.
This is pretty interesting what's happening right now. So Sath has actually left the dungeon that he was just in, and he's currently in the last dungeon of the game. He used that weird purple block to push Simon off the side of the screen, and it basically called the wrong warp to a different dungeon. And right now he's going to leave that dungeon, and it's going to bring him back to the dungeon he was just in, except he's in a wall that just happens to have a breakable piece in it so that you can skip a huge part of the dungeon. It's like you couldn't write it any better. Like, it's like a
exactly.
How did this happen?
The glitch kill on him, but he didn't want to have anything to deal with that.
So Sath's gonna do a pretty cool wrong warp here. You saw him bopping his head on the top of the block right there. He's gonna floor drop through here, and he's gonna try to do a 3-frame window jump. There, very nice.
Ooh, which we call the stride of pride. If we miss it, it's the walk of shame. Come on, Blob.
All right,
be good to us.
Let's cross your fingers, chat. Let's see.
Oh, no.
Oh,
yeah,
that's nice.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Exploit to have him charge us really quickly, but there's going to be not 1 but 2 other Cyclops that are going to be coming here. So that was the momentary death glitch where Freeland was at 0 health, but because there was the meat on the ground, and the game only checks when you actually hit the ground, he grabs the meat before he dies.
I think this is my favorite song in the game. It just slaps.
I was about to say the same thing to Snatch.
Oh, really?
Stream is just so good.
Did we just become best friends?
Alright, so we're gonna see if Freeland's going to get the elevator skip. This is about let's say a 2 or 3 frame window, and to be able to skip from this platform and up, and he's got it.
Very nice.
That saves 7. So here's another fun little area with the rings, and this is the first real glitch that we see in the game. So if you are above a ring, then the way the game kind of interprets it is just to kind of fling you up. And what also happens in the game is when you're on that release, then the game will also like push you forward. So hopefully, I think we're gonna see the damage, but you don't get knocked off unlike Castlevania.
Should I go for the book jump or not?
You should always go for the book jump.
Okay, let's go.
So the book jump is a, well, we'll see it first.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, that's a nice pixel.
Nice,
yeah,
nice.
So, which actually reduces the amount of lag that would be produced. Ooh. Oh, but gets the jump. That is an incredibly difficult window if that bat hits you.
Well done.
And slow climb, but should be good to go. Grabbing the 5 hearts on the right. Oh, but he think he's still alive. So this is some shenanigans where as long as you're on a ring, even if you're off screen, you are still alive.
Because one of the cool things about Rondo of Blood is that it's not quite linear. We got tons of secret paths to go on and go through and just kind of explore. It's a really neat feature of this game. Now, we just saw Nice Guy pick up the turtle shell and do a turtle jump. So that turtle jump allows us to basically get an extra jump, getting us a little more distance, and it's an important fact. It's going to be an important piece of movement tech that we're going to be seeing throughout the run. And so, like I made mention of, is that we do something with it called a turtle shell. It allows us to do a turtle shell jump. We're going to see it used right here, and for a specific reason is that we're trying to pull off, well, the only trick of the game. Beautiful. There it is. And there it is. So what ends up happening is when you turtle shell towards the edge of the screen in that certain pixel, Maria is just like, boat, nope, I'm running later. And it saves a ton of time in the speedrun. You're also immune to all the enemies. So we just watch Maria, you know, peace out. And he is fairly toothless. You just stand underneath him, attack, and there you go. If you try jumping at him and attacking in midair, he will teleport to the other side. We don't want to do that. All right, and we got a skip coming up here. Basically uses an item crash, overloads the screen. The game doesn't load the other boss. Ooh, going for the... Jumping over the axes here. This boss appears out. Nice quick kill. Nice. Germany is notorious. It's like, I remember this stage growing up, notoriously difficult. But in the speedrun, we have so cool tricks. And here's this coming up with the zip and the task skip as well. Perfect. Beautifully done. And now, instead of having to walk off miss enemies, wheelie night and gun night together again, solving crimes. And now we come up upon, as one of my friends call it, Dracula's art project. Is it two old guys shooting orbs? Is it a pillar? Yes, to both.
Oh, this whole room, which is about 40 seconds. So let's see if we get it. And we got it. We've come up with a bunch of ways of dealing with that over. This is another important room where we can save about 1.5 minutes off of this boost. So 1, 2, 3, 4, whip and jump, and that's it. There we go. We're through. All right.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it saves a huge amount of time. There's a whole like half of the level still.